All right, so I am back, and it is the month of February the 3rd to be exact, and I still have yet to take a trade for this month. So we're going to get into it. I am going to do a top down analysis of the Asian market. This is the Asian market right now on February 3rd for me, but technically February 4th. So what we'll do is, oh, and then I have a Tradeovate account, I mean a top one account that I'm trying to evaluation that I'm trying to pass as well. So we can get back funded and get back to getting these payouts. But going here, let's do a top down analysis on gold real quick as I navigate into the Asian session and we trade that. All right, so if we take a look at gold, we see we had this big rally, this big push up last couple weeks, and then now we have retraced. So what goes up must come down, and now we're looking like we could possibly continue that push up higher. So what I am looking at, we finally had that big retracement, took some of these sellers out around this range, never did close below this range here on the daily. Kind of rejected out of that range, and now we're starting to push up again, having two consecutive. But we do have no bottom wick here on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we have, like I said, rejected out that area, pushed up, had a small retracement, and now we broke highs and continue to push. Had this area right here of interest. Now we've continued, we broke out of that range a little bit in that area. But now, since we broke out of that, we are continuing to push higher. The next area that I can see as an area of interest is, well, here, which are rejected from. Now, if we get a closure below here, I mean, above here, we have this area here, and then here, and here. So there's multiple areas. We just have to close above here. If we take a look at the 4 hour, now the 4 hour is bullish. So that is our direction for the night. The 4 hour is bullish. So can we continue to push higher? Can we see price pull high, or are we going to play for that pullback? I have to look at the lower time frame and take a closer look. Take a look at the lower time frame. We had some consolidation here all day. I was looking at the markets all day, and we finally got that rejection and that push out, but we have no bottom wick on this 1 hour here. We have no bottom wick, and one thing about that, having no bottom wick, we can see price come back and create that bottom wick. So we have 36 minutes left in this 1 hour. Can we close above? As you see, price has tried to, and this is on the 1 hour, not the 15, not the 5, but on the 1 hour, it has tried to close above, but no closures above. Can it reject, or is it going to close and then we get the sales back down? Looking at it on the 30, it is pretty much chalk. Can we get this closure above here? Can we get this closure above here? And then we have a support right here. And so, yeah, I like this. And then we have clear range to the left to continue to go higher. Where is, all right, we have clear range to the left. Yeah. So if we can get kind of like a pullback or a steeper low all the way down here and then continue to go higher, that'll be great. So I'll look for buys above here. And then, all right. And so that is what I have for gold. Let's take a look at NQ. NQ has just been pushing down. No entries that it can give us. It has, this is the daily, it's just been in this range. Just complete chop. We are bearish for the day. On the 4 hour, we are bullish. So we might can come back and fill this range here as we have reached support down here. So I am open for buys as the 4 hour is bullish. And here, yep. So we have a nice little range. We can probably trap price in between here and here. 30-minute is about the same. We have a support and then a resistance. and then I can go buys above, sells below, but really I want the buys. Get a closure above, get this wick fill, here, and then leave for runners. So that's what I'm looking for on NQ. So that's my top down analysis for NQ. Did that in 5 minutes. We're good. And so I just keep you guys updated throughout the session on what I plan to take and how the setups plan to play out. All right, so just a little update on gold right now. This is on the hour, so we were breaking through this, and I was looking for closures above. And if you look at it on the 30-minute, you see we got the closure above, but this was a no bottom wick, so I was expecting price to come back down. So I don't enter on that, and then also we were just a little bit too extended. This was the line that I drew earlier that I wanted price to reach here, then here, then here. So it already reached here, and this here will be my observation zone to where I will want to see price reject out of it, somewhat similar to like it did here. So I want to see somewhat of a wick in and a rejection, and then I will take these sales coming back down. Even though that we are on a bullish run right now on the 4 hour, which is giving us the direction, we could reach targets here, which we see that we show some kind of rejection or some kind of push away, but we do need a pullback. So I will take the sales if we get a clean rejection showing a pullback to continue to push up higher for gold. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm looking at right now with gold. We did somewhat get a pullback here, but it wasn't deep enough for me, and it was late in the hour, so I wasn't really feeling that one. And this is on a 15-minute. On a 30-minute, it just ran. So I didn't really too much care for that one, but on NQ, I am only looking for buys. So I can take this off, and I am only looking for buys because just showing where our direction and everything is, even though we did drop off, we did reach a target. So it would have been good to take these buys off of here, but now that we are in this consolidation zone here, we want to see a strong closure. I want to see this close, but we need a bottom wick first and then get a closure, and then I'm in on the buys here for partials here, wick fill and full TP at 97. So if we get that, I am all in on that with NQ. And if we get the rejection that I'm looking for, which we are starting to really hit targets in this observation zone here. So we can hit into here like that. That's beautiful, but I would want to go a little bit deeper, maybe 94-ish area, and then reject out and then give us a clean playbook setup. So I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so now that we have grabbed this lower wick here, I am now looking for stop buys to fill this wick to the left. So once we get that lower wick on the 15, which we are looking like we will, I will place a stop buy above here. So getting ready to do that, and I'll keep you updated. So as I was looking at it, I was seeing that we have all of this rejection right here, and I'm trying to see. I had to look to the left to see if we have clear range. So I looked left, and I see that we have a resistance right here. So if I bring this down right above this resistance, you can see this is where price is rejecting from. So I don't want to get caught in that rejection like how it's doing now. So what I want to wait for is for price to come and close back beneath here, and we can possibly look for sales below. And the 4 hour is closing in 12 minutes, and when we get that new 4 hour, we can anticipate the lower wick on that new 4 hour, and that will line up with the 30 and the 40-minute with the sale. So that is what I'm looking for. All right, so I am going to wait for one more 15-minute, 11 minutes left, but I want to see a closure below this. If we get this closure below, that's bearish, and somewhat below this line, then I will look for sales to take it down even further, creating that 4-hour lower wick that we're needing here. Maybe it's even right here. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking for. If we don't get that, then that's no trade for me in Asian. All right, so yeah, it is a no trade for me. This session is chopped pretty much, and yeah, not gonna take any trades. Just gonna wait. Probably won't trade again until Asian session tomorrow, and then I have this top one account here that I am going to trade for Asian. I gotta do some data on Asian. I mean, not on Asian, but London. Gonna start trading London Asian because I'm not focused enough in New York. So yeah, that's what I'm looking to do. So once again, stay consistent, stay disciplined, stay true to the plan, and stay patient. It's gonna come. You already who you are and who you want to become. Anything that you imagine, you already have it. You just have to believe that you are that person and able to obtain it, and you deserve it. So stay focused, guys, and stay consistent. See you on the next trade.